Week 13, day 7. So this morning I weighed in at 152.4 pounds. So I lost 1.3 pounds between last week and this week. I'm down to 14.5% body fat. So I'm getting really close to like the leanest I've ever been. Probably another week or two, I will eclipse the leanest I've ever been. I didn't have an definitive body fat percentage 2-3 years ago, but I was somewhere in the 13% range. But so that was just how much I weighed, my body fat for the week. My macros this past week clocked in at 1902 calories, so 1,902 calories. That was 27 grams of total carbs, 170 grams of protein, and 115 grams of fat. Next week, I'm going to drop the fat 5 grams and increase protein 5 more grams. I've got 3 more weeks of decreasing the fat and increasing the protein. And then I will have completed the second phase. And then starting the week of April 22nd, I will go into the third phase, which I'll talk more about that as I get closer. Workouts, like past 2-3 weeks, it's been kind of the same. Not feeling super weak. I'm able to, my lighter sets, get through them pretty much just fine like I normally do. The heavier sets, though, is where I'm starting to feel just a little bit more fatigue. Probably just I don't have as much gas in the tank. According to the last Dexa scan, I did lose 2.2 pounds of lean muscle mass over my entire body. But I think I'm hitting the point in the prep now where it's going to start to get a little bit more challenging each week, especially just doing the 2 meals a day. Eventually, I will go to OMAD, 1 meal a day. I'll still have my pre-workout drink, but I'll consolidate my 1 large meal probably when I get down to maybe sub 1,700 calories is when I'll just go to 1 meal. So I have 1 giant meal that'll hopefully sustain me throughout the rest of the day. Cardio, I went up to level 14 on the Stairmaster, kept it at 3 days for 14 minutes, and that was a whole nother beast. I mean, you're talking about like speed walking up the stairs, so I'll be doing that for the next few weeks. Mindset, this week was probably the hardest week out of the 13 weeks, and that was because I was off. I was on spring break this week from work. Today being Easter, my mom is making an amazing turkey dinner for the family. She's got so many amazing desserts that she baked, and I can't eat any of it. I actually just got done prepping my dinner for tonight. I'm going to eat with the family, but I'm going to eat my normal egg whites, ground turkey, a little bit of butter, and that's what I'm going to be eating. So I'm not going to be deviating. I'm not going to be partaking in the amazing dinner that she worked really hard to do. Part of me does feel bad. There's a little part of me that just wants to throw in the towel, just give up and eat this amazing dinner that she made, eat all the baked goods and desserts and sweets that she made. But then I'd be giving up. And if you're watching this, you could probably be thinking, you could just do it for 1 day and then the next 13 weeks be hardcore. Yeah, I could. But then after the 26 weeks, whatever my official body fat is, my weight, my physique, there's going to be that one thought in the back of my head, man, if I didn't eat that Easter dinner and desserts, how much better could I have looked today? So I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Yes, I do feel bad inside. Part of her, I think, is a little upset with me that I'm not eating her meal. She somewhat understands, though, the commitment I've made. She doesn't agree with this bodybuilding and doing this, but as I try to explain it to her, it's just for a short period of time. It's just for 6 months. I don't do this every year. And if you are a bodybuilder, you should not be doing cuts every year, because going into a cut, coming out of the cut, going into a bulk, it's not enough time to put on muscle. Like once I'm done with this and I go through the reverse diet, which could take 3 to 4 months, potentially even maybe 6 months, depending on how high I want to go with my calories and everything. But I'm not going to be doing this again for another 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years. So in the grand scheme of things, it's a short period of time. But yeah, my mindset this past week being off, being around the house more, watching more TV, seeing all the food commercials. It's been the most challenging week with just cravings and just kind of, quite frankly, just wanting to give up and just eat a bunch of bad stuff. Typically, I don't think like this, but yeah. So yeah. Well, tomorrow's day 1 of 14. Keep locked in here on my channel. Please like and subscribe and continue to follow along with me as I go through this 26-week ketogenic bodybuilding prep. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the start of week 14.